Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Bloomfield. We're in second week of February here, and the snow is off the ground, which is kind of nice. We had a pretty rough winter. It was snowing pretty much every day all the way through December and January. Our fields are starting to look pretty good, and the pigs are getting fat. So we got a little bit of running around today, not much field work to do. We gotta go down to the store and we gotta pick up, I ordered a dump trailer just to make things a little bit easier around here, so I don't have to mess around with those stupid dolly trailers quite as much. And the other thing is we got a phone call from a young couple that live over on the other side of the county. They bought a farm over there, and the old lad, he auctioned it off a while ago, and they picked it up, and apparently there's an old tractor sitting out there, and they heard about the John Deere ranch, and they were wondering if we were interested in coming out and have a look at it, see if we could do something with it, or maybe help them get it out there, get it sold for scrap or something. So we're gonna take a ride over there on our way into town. We gotta go by the dealership anyway, so we're gonna go over, have a look at that tractor, see what it's all about, and hopefully we might be able to pick up something that's in half decent shape, add it to the collection, and if not, well, we'll haul it down to Baker Matt and see what we can get for her, or keep it for parts. We can always use parts. We'll take it out of their bush and we'll park it in our bush. How does that sound? So let's drive on down. Let's take a nice little early Monday morning drive. Nothing going on at the auction house. No auction today. Usually that's on Thursdays. But every once in a while you might see someone pulling some stock in early. And place up on the left here. There's an old dairy barn in there, and apparently that's one that was sold recently too. I don't know if they've got if they're going to make a go of it or not. They got a couple of fields that come with that place, but haven't seen any signs of life out of it yet. I hope somebody does something though, because all the farms around here are getting bought up by big ag companies, and watch for that train. Watch for that train. We had a pretty bad wreck down here about a year ago. Buddy was trying to race the train with his tractor and a load of bales on a wagon, and didn't quite make it. And the train clipped the corner of the wagons and center flying, and there's bales all over the place. And he was lucky to walk away from that. You don't mess around with trains like that. Alright, now they said we go down to the dairy and we turn right, and then we head down the road there, and they're the last place on the left before you get into the bush. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. We got lots of unplowed fields. These are just sitting fallow. I wonder if anybody's going to be using these or not. Might want to start looking into maybe leasing out some fields. Yeah. Oh, there's some, there's something that's had some activity. Yeah, I'll probably take the weeds to it. It's not this place, I don't think. It's a nice big place. That's not it. But look at those fields. That's gorgeous. I think this might be it up here on the left, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've been down this road. Let's see, now there's the tractor. I think, is that a tractor? Yep, sure is. Oh, she's a big one. A big old John Deere. Alright. And that field, yeah, that's that hasn't been tilled in a while. I see a car there. I see a car, but that's let's go see. Let's go see. That's kind of weird. Have your back door go into your bathroom? Well, I guess it's an architectural decision. Well, I guess there's nobody home. All right, let's go go look at that tractor. That barn's in pretty rough shape. That's what happens when you pull the hay out of them, right? When you do that, there's nothing to block the wind from whistling through there, and it gets in and it starts moving them and heaving them around, and next thing you know, they're just pulling them apart because they're basically a great big sail. So what you need something to keep things from moving around in here too much and pushing on it. Yeah, I don't figure this is too much longer to go. Right there she is. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, I figure this is probably about an 89 or so. Maybe 1990. It's been sitting here for a while. It was probably bought new at the dealership. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look to be in too bad shape. Tires are good. Looks like they just changed them out before it was parked. Alright, what's, can we see a frame number on here? Serial number? Alright. We'll write that down and we'll stop by. We gotta go by the dealership anyway. What's in here? Oh, the inside doesn't look too bad. It's been sealed up. Doesn't look like any mice got in there. Okay, well, it's definitely worth investigating more. The 3-point looks not too bad. Yeah, I can't believe those tires. I mean, those tires are worth it alone. If nothing else, pull her out of here, take those tires off and sell those and make yourself some money. Yeah. That looks not too bad. Okay, well, we're gonna take that serial number and we gotta go by the dealership anyway, and we'll see if they've got any information on it. And we'll go pick up our new trailer. I hope it fits on the pickup truck. I never thought to check what kind of hitch it took. I thought it was a pintle hitch, but it's definitely not a ball hitch. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Alright, let's get ourselves turned around out here. Well, I hope that works out. That would be quite the nice addition to the farm. You know, maybe throw them a couple of $1,000s for their trouble. We got a little bit extra. We did pretty well on the harvest last year, and you know, selling off, we got some of the extra hay and sold off, and you know, even just from ripping around the field margins with the mower, I think we got like 15 bales off that, so that wasn't too bad. All right, let's see, can we still get through here? Oh, yep. Yeah, and that's what a pickup truck is for. Alright, that's the McGregors in that house there. They've been around here, around town for pretty much forever. Red Marble. Haven't been there in a while, mind you. Bowling's not so much my thing, but yeah, it's a fun night out with the lads every once in a while. And off to their left there is our little diner. Hauled some potatoes there for them last fall. And we got our farmer's market. Thinking about maybe doing some carrots and some potatoes this year. It depends on what we can get going for the pigs. But I guess we're gonna have to make that decision pretty soon because planting season is nearly upon us. All right, let's go in and have a chat with them. Oh, there's our wagon. There's our wagon. All right, let's Let's hook this thing up first. See if it'll hook up to this. Might have to come back with one of the tractors. I'm hoping it'll hook to this. She's mighty high, but we'll see. And we'll see. There we go. Yeah. Oof. I don't like how that's dragging on there. That's gonna get hooked on something, ain't it? Maybe not. Alright. Okay, let's go in and have a chat. See if they can hook us up at the service desk there, and maybe look up the VIN number on that thing and figure out what it is we're looking at, and if we can still even get parts for it. Because if we can't get parts, well, we're kind of cooked. Oh, she's starting to look like a fine, fine, fine day. Okay, so I had a chat with the lads in there, and we looked it up, and one of the boys back there, he was still here when this was a John Deere dealer before they pulled out, and they're saying that it was a 1990 300 horsepower model, and we can still get parts for it, but might take a little while to special order them in. It's not something they stock regularly. And they remember when it was sold, and so if we can get down there, see if there's some juice in the battery, and we're going to come get that with a tractor. Dump some fuel into her and check fluids. Should turn over and just fine. It's got 6-cylinder diesel in it. Should be all right. Should be all right. If it was just if it was just parked because they were tired of farming, we might be in luck. So they're going to order us in a filter pack, and we're gonna go and change everything out, and throw some new batteries in her and see what she does. It's looking pretty positive, especially because of our plans for expansion at the farm. I want to pick up another couple of fields, and having the bigger horsepower like that means we can draw some bigger cultivation equipment. So hopefully that works out. I can't see it being too far off. You know, those old John Deeres, they're built like tanks, you know. Unless there's something super bad with the engine itself, should be all right. Might need a little bit of hydraulic and probably just some dry rot on the hoses, but we'll see. We'll see once we get under there. Like, I remember we had an old Case 580E for a while, and that thing, once we replaced all the hoses, like, I was just, you know, use it and wait for the hose to bust and run on in, get another hose made up. Other than that, you know, change the oil every once in a while on her, and don't push it too hard, and it ran out just fine. Alright, so we gotta grab one of our tractors and run back down there. I was hoping to bring it home with the pickup truck, make it all in one trip, but what's available? Oh, okay, yeah. And take the old girl. There we go. Take the old girl or take the new girl? Or take the one with the cab on it. The cab and the heater. Yeah, this one's out. Let's take this one. What do we got for a hitch? Yeah, okay, we're good. You're okay. Should have started this up and let her warm up a bit, but I wasn't thinking about that. I figured we'd be able to just hook it up to the pickup truck, but it's just way too heavy. And the bumper on it sits way too low. I should look into getting a hitch bar for these. Especially if we're going to be dragging that around, because the frame hitch, it's good, but you can't lift it up and down. And get a hitch bar to go onto the 3-point. And oh, I forgot. This one's the slow tractor. Well, we'll put some music on and have our coffee and get down there and get down there. We don't have a whole lot else going on today. It's still too early to start planting. It's even a little bit too early to... We've been thinking about planting all winter, so not much more to think about. We're going to do some corn, and we're going to do some wheat, and I don't know, we're not doing wheat. It's too late for wheat. We're going to do some corn, we're going to do some soybeans, and maybe some sugar beets. I don't know, we'll see. Definitely want to do some grass, though. Because we made some pretty good cash off of that silage. So maybe we'll see about that. Right. Yeah, the farms, they're starting to turn over here. It's a lot of people retiring and moving on, and it's nice to see the ones that are getting picked up again. Okay, let's pop a tape in the tape player and we'll see you on down there. Alright, we got ourselves a little trailer. Mostly for moving feed around and such, but it'll come in handy. We got a pretty good jag of rocks that we pulled off the field back in January. And we borrowed a trailer. And I figured, well, you know, we made out pretty good in the harvest. Might be good to have one around the farm full time. That's it. Yeah, that's all the gear we got on this thing. She's slow, but she's got some pulling power. That's a nice place over there. They got themselves a horse barn. Rather expensive looking horse barn about that. There we go. We're getting along here, and I think the reeds over there on the left, they're running cows, or at least that's the last I heard. I haven't seen them in a while. It's been kind of a stay-at-home winter. Used to be every Friday morning everybody'd all meet up down at the diner and have coffee and breakfast, but that hasn't happened in a while. I guess people kind of got out of the habit with the pandemic and stuff and haven't really started back to it. But I guess all it takes is one phone call, right? If you want to talk to people, you got to talk to people. Anyway, we got ourselves a little trailer here. Some nice looking little woodlots along in here too. All right, we are almost home. Yeah, the ice is coming off the pond. That's pretty good. Definitely signs of spring. I'm starting to see some color popping up in the fields. Weeds are doing good. Weeds are always doing good. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty busy spring getting those plants in the ground. Alright, let's get ourselves back in here. Yeah, and I'll have to pay a call on that old dairy farm over there, see if they have any equipment that they want to get rid of as well. But that's for another day. We're starting to run out of places to put it. We might need to put up another barn here. That might be the thing. Save up to buy the bush lot behind us and clear some trees out, throw a barn in. We'll see. First we got to get through planting. Where are we going to put this? Well, we had the other one tucked over behind the barn here. Suppose we can stick it in the back here with the potatoes if we got room. Yeah, there we go. It's mostly just to pull some food out of the silo and drop it in with the pigs, but it'll find plenty of other use around here. Yeah, there we go. Nice as pie. Alright, well, it's just past noon, and we're going to go in, have some lunch, and see if we can do a little bit more research and find out what that tractor sitting there is all about. So, thanks for dropping by. It was nice to chat, and we'll see you again soon.